Great. All right. Looks like we've got a couple more people going on. We can start by setting our posture. Our theme today is glutes, so we'll be doing a lot of work back here. Feet under the hips, inner thighs starting to engage, strong core, pressing the belly button toward the spine, lifting the rib cage up off the waist. Make a lot of room right here for your breath. Roll your shoulder blades down your back of the head, over the back of the spine. Feel that nice balance, feel the elongation. We're gonna keep as much distance between our vertebrae as we can throughout the class. And let's start on our warm-up. Let's come to a second position. Super wide feet, at about a 45-degree angle. When we come down, pressing our knees down, we should be able to see our big toes on the inside of our knees. And we're just gonna sway side to side, bending those knees, reaching side to side, staying down here in this plie, head and shoulders straight up to the sky. Trying not to bend at the waist. Reach and reach, nice. Reach and reach for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. Really strong through those knees, keeping them open, open, open. Lots of work on these inner thighs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rise it up. Bring those feet together. We're going to come into an unweighted Romanian deadlift. Knees are mostly straight, but a little bit soft just to protect them. Hinging from the hips, super straight, long spine, arms out to the side, leaning forward, rise back up. So nice and slow here. Feeling a little bit of a stretch on the back of that leg, using your core to keep your spine straight, head in line with the spine. Feel the weight move through your feet. It comes more toward your toes as you lean over into this deadlift. So just feel the shifting of your body weight. Feel how your balance compensates. Get into that balance on your feet. Nice. 4, 3, 2. Let's stay down here. Bring your arms in front of you, reaching with your arms, trying to maintain that straight spine, straight legs, head reaching in front of you. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise it up. Let's finish our warm-up with side-to-side squats. We can turn those into squat jacks if you're comfortable jumping. Squat side to side, just coming down into this nice deep squat, pushing the glutes behind you, knees staying way behind the toes. And you can keep it at this level, or you can bring it down into a squat jack. Squat and jack. Nice. For 8, 7, keep it up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I hope you're warm. Let's pick up our weights for our arm series. We're gonna start with some side raise pulses. Roll the shoulder blades down the back, feet hip distance. Nice, fully balanced through your toes, through your whole foot and your toes. So we worked on that balance front to back. So feel the whole foot in contact with the floor. Lifting those hands up, starting with palms down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push your palms backwards. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms to the sky. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palms to the front. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, down. 2, 4, 7, 8, back. 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. 5, 6, 7, 8, and front. 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. Shoulders away from the ears and back. Strong core. Trying to keep those arms parallel to the floor and up. And front. One more time. Down and back. 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. 5, 6, 7, 8, and front. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold here. Hands facing front, reaching, stretching. Shoulders away from the ears, shoulder blades down the back, engaged core. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready to repeat that sequence in a front raise. Lock those shoulder blades down the back, opening up the chest, shoulders away from the ears, keeping those shoulder blades down behind you. So when we raise the front, we kind of want to lift them up and hunch our shoulders. We want to keep them down in our back pocket, shoulders away from the ears, starting down. 5, 6, 7, 8, and out. 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. 5, 6, 7, 8, and in. 5, 6, 7, 8, down. 5, 6, 7, 8, out. 5, 6, 7, 8, up. 5, 6, 7, 8, in. 5, 6, 7, 8, down. 5, 6, 7, 8, out. 5, 6, 7, 8, up. 5, 6, 7, 8, in. 5, 6, 7, 8, last set, down. 5, 6, 7, 8, and out. 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. 5, 6, 7, 8, and in. 5, 6, 7, 8, hold, extend, palms to the front, shoulders down from the ears, shoulder blades down the back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Nice. Let's come down to the floor to do our tricep work. We're gonna do some bird dog tricep pulses. So get your mat or some other cushion for your knees. You'll just need one weight. We are going to lift. Right now I have the weight in my right hand. Lift the left leg, lift the right arm, palm to the sky, roll the shoulder blade back, lifting that weight above the booty if you can, and pulse. Pulsing up here. Pulse. So feel your hips balanced and parallel to the floor, not hiking up the hip, that left hip with the extended left leg. 8, 7, 6, we're not going to be done. 4, 3, 2, 1. Push your elbow to the sky. Push, push, push. Arm stays parallel with the rib cage, not letting the elbow flare out. Strong through that supporting hand. We're not collapsing into that shoulder. Up to the sky, up, up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full range tricep kickback with a rotation. So pushing that palm up to the sky for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Shake it out, roll that wrist. Hand weight is coming to the other hand, other hand supporting. Lift that right leg into the air. Lift that left hand up into the sky, palm facing up. Start with just your little pulse up, 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 nice pulses. Head in line with the tailbone, not dropping that head, keeping the shoulder retracted, not letting it hunch forward for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Elbow point. Just a little elbow bend here. Elbow pointing up to the sky. Trying to keep that weight even with the booty, if you can. Bend, bend, bend for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full range tricep kickback. Bend the elbow, push the hand up behind you. Bend the elbow. A nice big lift at the top of this movement for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit back, roll those wrists, roll the shoulders. We're gonna come back up to standing. You can put your weight to the side, your mat to the side. You wanna keep your weights. We're gonna come into our flies. So roll the shoulder blades down the back. Skier position, soft knees, strong core, hinge from the hips, keeping a nice straight back, no booty tuck, no booty out, just a nice neutral spine. Roll the shoulder blades back, fly those arms up. Squeezing the shoulder blades behind you. Nice full range fly here. Feel the work on the way up and on the way down because we're taking it nice and slow. And on the way down, we're not flinging our arms up and then letting them drop. It's a lift and a setting down. Nice. For 4, get ready to pulse. 3, 2, come up here and pulse, pulse, pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last core arm move. Let's come to our first position. Heels together, thighs zipped up, strong engaged core, holding the nice gentle curve in your back, no exaggeration here. We're going to do an upright row and then we can add a releve. So leading with your elbows, pushing the shoulder blades down as you lift up your elbows. So the movement is really initiated in your back, pushing the shoulder blades down. And if you'd like to add the releve here, rise and down. Rise up onto your toes as you row up. Lift and down, lift and down. Nice, keeping those thighs really engaged on the lift and on the way down. Bringing them back together to squeeze for 4, 3, 2, let's stay up here and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Setting those weights to the side. It's time to come for our bar series. So come to the chair or the wall or the coffee table or whatever you're using as your bar. We're gonna start with a one-legged squat to really start to get into these glutes. So you can put your toe, let's see, on the chair, the leg, one of the legs of your chair, or you can have your foot up in the air. I know you can't see me, but have your foot up in the air. Either one. We're not gonna have a lot of range in these just because of the body mechanics of where we are, unless you have very long arms. But the important thing is to keep this knee in the same place. So you're sitting back. So not letting that knee push forward. Let me get a little closer to my chair here. Nice. You should feel pure glute engagement. All of this work here is coming from this glute, pushing way, way back on this leg, keeping the knee steady, not letting it collapse inward. Really concentrate on your knee position, not letting it move forward, not letting it move inward. Nice. So the chair leg here is helping us keep our balance along with having our hands on the chair. So this is just a gross muscle exercise here for that gluteus maximus. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's stay down here and we pulse, pulse, pulse. Try not to bend too forward. Pulse, pulse, head and shoulders up to the sky. Knee staying back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise it up, shake it out. Nice, and let's get ready to do this on the other side. So other foot, either heel on the floor, toe resting on the chair leg, or foot up in the air, resting on the chair leg. Make sure that your other foot is placed so that your knee does not need to move forward to sit back into that one-legged squat. Pushing the glutes behind you as though there is another chair behind you that you're just going to take a nice, comfortable seat in. But instead, we're going to keep working. Really good, you guys. Good concentration. Good knee positioning. Keep that up. For 4, 3, 2. Let's come down here and pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Head and shoulders up high, not dropping the head for sure. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise it up. Nice. Shake that out. That's a lot of muscle work. Coming to staying here at the bar, we're going to use a paper plate. If you're on a hard floor, you can use a sock or a towel, anything that is going to give you a little bit of a glide capability. We're going to do arabesque rotations front to back. So we're going to start with our leg just pointed in the front. Our feet are in first position, so you're sweeping this leg forward, maintaining that open hip, rotating toward the bar. This leg stays in the same place, rotating toward the bar. So that now we're in our back arabesque, and now we're in our front arabesque. I do not care about the height of your leg. What I care about is that you select a height that you can maintain throughout this whole movement. So it should be a nice fluid movement where that leg is just hovering in space, not moving up and down, not whipping around with you. Nice. So this leg is working, but really your standing leg is doing all of the work here. We already got deep into that glute. You should feel your glute continuing to engage in this motion, along with a little bit of calf work as you lift up onto that toe. 2 more sets. And back, and front, and back. Come back to the front. Let's pulse this leg, recommit to that turnout, to having that heel up. Pulse, 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 pulse. for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Whoa, shake out this standing leg. I really got a lot of work going. Let's switch to the other side. Foot next to the bar is on the glider. First position, sweep that outside leg out, turning toward the bar to come to your rear arabesque. A little close to the chair here. Rotate and rotate. Nice. Feeling that nice smooth movement. Core is engaged here because it's keeping your torso upright, head and shoulders up to the ceiling. Lots of space in between your vertebrae. Tall, elongated, feeling that glute work. 2 more sets. Back and front and back and front. Get ready to pulse, 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 pulse. Again, super strong core. See if you can balance here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's get into some curtsy lunges. You can put your bar to the side. So we're going to be doing a lot of side to side movement. So we're going to alternate sides with that curtsy lunge. You can have hands on hips, or you can have them out in second position. Either way, shoulders away from the ears, shoulder blades back. Curtsy, keeping those hips to the front, squeezing the thighs. Other side, curtsy, curtsy. Make sure you get that thigh contact and engagement. Head and shoulders staying upright, not bending forward at the hip. Very graceful. I love it. Keep it going. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's stay here. We're going to come down into this curtsy, lift up into an arabesque. Curtsy, arabesque. So this leg, the glute, is giving you all the power you need to lift the back leg up off the floor for 4, 3, 2, squeeze those thighs together and lift. Other side. Get that legs crossed, curtsy, arabesque. Curtsy, arabesque. Curtsy. So again, we're pushing back into this curtsy to protect the knee. The knee is not coming forward over the toes. The glutes are heading back. Nice. Using the power of this leg to lift you up off the air. So your toes are just gently lifting off the floor. We're not pushing off with the back foot. 4, 3, 2, and 1. First position, center front. Nice. Okay, what do we have next? So if you have a resistance band, you can go get it now. You can also do this without a resistance band. It is definitely not necessary. Just adds an extra little dimension. If you have one, you're gonna put it under that right foot, holding it with the right hand on the back of the chair or your bar. And we are going to, let's step away from the bar a little bit. We're gonna lean forward with a straight spine, push that leg out. push. So you can do this with or without the resistance band, feeling that nice stretch of your body. Rest your elbows on the chair. Keeping your hips square to the floor. So you kind of want to open up toward this hip of the moving leg. Push that hip down so that it's even with the back leg. Nice. Push, push for 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg back here, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Side, 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 side for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. So hopefully your standing glute was feeling that. It always seems like the work should be in the moving leg, but it's not. It's always in the standing leg. Hooking up your other foot with that resistance band, if you have one. Push, kick back, push, push, and push. Nice. Nice, deliberate, slow movement. Still working into those glutes. Standing leg working, moving leg working for 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg extended, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Side, side, just a little side to side motion, just a couple of inches side to side for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, let's finish out our core series. I keep saying that, our bar series with a wall sit. So find a spot of wall that you can sit against. And we're going to put your feet, plant your feet hip distance, slide down that wall until you are at a depth that you can handle. Hopefully 90 degrees, but not necessary at all. Feet are far enough in front of you so that your knees are at 90 degrees. You do not want them underneath your thighs. You want your feet forward. You can have your hands resting on your thighs, or you can reach out. Use your core to push your spine closer to the wall. You should still have a nice spinal curve, but that belly button is compressing in, pushing back with your glutes, pushing that tailbone into the wall. There's a lot of work in the quads here, but if you push your tailbone into the wall and then engage the glutes, you will definitely feel the work there. So let's hold this pose here for 2 counts of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up. You made it really good. Let's come back to the bar and just do a quick quad stretch. Holding onto the bar. Grab this foot. Bring your knees parallel to one another. Nice dancer pose. If you need a little more stretch in the quad, everything stays in alignment except for you bring your knee just an inch or 2 behind, not bending at the hips or the waist. If you feel pressure on your knee, just bring it right back into alignment. This helps you get a nice stretch in your quad. Let's switch to the other side. Holding on to that foot, starting with those knees parallel, everything aligned, this hip not hiking up, staying aligned. And if you need it, you can push that knee back an inch or 2, staying tall through your spine. All right, let's come down to the mat for our core work. We're gonna start in a glute bridge with a hamstring walk in. So laying on the mat on your back. Feet are walked close to the glutes, palms down on the mat. Tuck your shoulder blades under to open up your chest. Rolling through the pelvis and the core and the vertebra, lift up into our bridge. Step out, in, other side, out, in. Keeping these hips way up high in the air, feeling your hamstrings work on this walkout. So you should feel this in the back of your thigh. If you want a super challenge, you can do this with 2 feet on gliders, but this is also a great way to get into those hamstrings. Up, out, in, keep it going, out, in, out, in, last set, out, in, other side, out, in, push those hips up, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, roll it down. Hug your knees, rock side to side. Get a little lower back massage. Coming to our plank variation. We're going to do our passe plank. So you can be on hands or on elbows. If you have wrist problems, come down to your elbows. You can be on knees or on toes. Our passe is just bringing our toe to our knee in a turned out hip, so the knee is pointing out to the side. We're gonna do that in our plank. So get yourself set in your plank, top of the head reaching forward, heels pressing back, passe, nice. Trying to control the roll of your hip, opening the leg in the hip socket, but not opening the hip to the sky. Passe. Passe-wa for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side, let's hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push back, roll your wrists. Let's come into a bird dog with our resistance band. If you have one, we're gonna do some heel pushes up to the sky. So hooking it around 1 foot. Coming to hands and knees. Actually, we're gonna come onto our elbows and we're gonna take this leg, keeping the knee bent, push the heel up to the sky. So the foot is flexed, it's flat up to the ceiling, not coming down very far. This is just a pulse. This is really getting into those glutes. Strong core, strong shoulders, not dropping the head, not letting the shoulders collapse. Spine strong in between the shoulder blades for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Switching to the other foot. Sneaking in just a little bit of extra glute work here. Hold on to the band with the same hand as foot, coming down to your elbows, lifting that leg in the air, knee bent, push that heel up to the sky. Using your core to protect your lower back, Your lower back should not flex as you move through this. Lift, lift, lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Coming to our back. Well, coming to sit down, we're going to do a boat pose variation. So let's start with fingertips facing toward the toes. So supported here, supported feet also for now. So we're going to have a nice straight spine, not slumping, not collapsing. Nice straight spine, nice open chest. We're going to start with this butterfly here. Opening those thighs. And if you are comfortable with this, you can lift your feet up off the mat, staying supported with your hands for now if you'd like. Feeling the core engage as it keeps those legs lifted above the mat, pressing that lower core into the pelvis. And if you are comfortable, you can bring your hands forward so that you are in a full boat here with this butterfly. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold, hold. Lift, lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Nice. Coming to do some side work. Gonna lay here on our side, knees bent. Heels are in line with your glutes here. And we're going to lift up toward the heels. So your hand is reaching toward the heels. The supporting arm is doing a little bit of the work to get you up off the mat, but using your obliques to get that maximum reach. Reach, reach, nice. Feel this work happening for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head down on arm, top hand on hip, lifting both legs up off the mat together. Lift, feel this in your core. Feel your core lifting up those legs up off the mat. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Combine them if you'd like. Lift and double lift. Lift, keeping the hips parallel to the wall, not letting that top hip open to the back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch to the other side. Starting with the top half of our body, heels in line with glutes. Lifting, reach. Reach with that top hand toward the heels. Reach, keeping those hips parallel, not letting the top hip open to the back. Reach, feel this core engage. Feel it shorten as the muscles tighten up, and that's what's lifting you up. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head down, arms on hips, lifting up those legs. Lift, lift. So really tilt your hips up, using this muscle to lift them up into the sky. Legs together, Trying to keep the knees and the feet parallel for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it together. Lift, lift. Big squeeze as we come into basically a sideways boat. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Lay on your back, grab your knees, rock side to side. We have one last core move to do. Today is my birthday, and so I would like you to join me in a 47-second plank. You can choose hands or elbows, knees or toes. Get set. Now I have to do some math here. Okay, let's go. Lifting up through the shoulder blades, head staying in line, heels pushing back. Nice, really strong. You should feel like you're about to float up off the mat. That's how strong you are through your shoulders. Core pushing from below, keeping that booty from sagging. We're doing so good. We've only got 12 seconds left. Wow, that went really fast. Okay, we made it. I guess 47 isn't that old. All right, let's start our stretch. Let's come into a down dog, tucking those toes under, dropping the head down through the arms. We're gonna come into a resting half pigeon. Lift that right leg into the air, drop the knee between the hands, walk that back foot back, just a couple of inches at most, getting this front leg as parallel as you can with the edge of the mat. You can bring your elbows to the mat. You can bring your forehead to your hands, or you can extend your arms in front of you. Whatever gives you the stretch you need. Feel it opening up the glute of that front leg. Try to breathe through it and let those muscle fibers let go one at a time. Stretch it out. Did a lot of work in that today. And push back into your down dog. Lift that left foot into the air. Drop your knee between your hands. Turn your back foot so the top of your foot is on the mat, coming down to your shoulders, to your elbows. Hands on your forehead or reaching out. Wiggle your hips side to side until you reach a parallel equilibrium. And then try to stretch into those glutes. Pushing back into your down dog again. One last time, drop your head between your hands. Try to let your heels float down toward the mat to stretch those hamstrings. The hamstrings and the glutes work together, and we did a lot of hamstring work too. And now walk your feet up to your hands. Let's stay in this forward fold. Slowly roll up, head last, clasp your hands behind you, reach them back, Get a nice stretch through your chest and your shoulders. Nice stretch here. If you want, you can take one more forward fold. Deepen the stretch in those shoulders. And let's come into our power second position. Inhale those arms up. Exhale into a plie. Inhale up. Feeling those knees push straight out. One more time. Thank you for joining. Ladies, take your curtsy. Gentlemen, take your bow. Thanks for working so hard today. Have a good afternoon.
Thanks so much. Happy birthday. It was great.